And three, two, one. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Aluminum Terra. I guess I decided I was going to give you a nice, happy shot in my mug, finally, for the first time. I guess we do this for several reasons. One reason is because we finally, made it through the 3-month mark. So I figured it's just a good chance for you to at least see what it'll look like. And now that I've terrified you and made nightmares of your, your everyday existence, we're going to go ahead and do a few readings. I have a very, very short amount of time to do everything. So I'm going to just do signs Aries through Virgo, and then we'll do Libra through, let's see, Pisces towards the end of it. After that, these will be very, very short readings, 5 minutes. For a sign, I'm going to pull one oracle deck, and then I'll pull 3 cards to just kind of give you an overview of what's taking place for the month of August. So before we get started, if you like what you see here, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from future postings. And additionally, if you would like a personal reading with me, one that's in tune with your energies, please feel free to reach out to me, and the information provided in the description box below. I'm getting to work on the website. So the reason why there's a bit of a change of scenery also is because I am currently in John O'Groats, which is basically northeastern Scotland. And I've been here on a motorbike trip, having a great time. And yeah, I'm a bit tired, but it's been a fantastic journey so far, going all the way up from from Yorkshire, all the way up to here. So lovely, lovely place, beautiful people, nice environment, great food. I mean, that's the that's the question to ask, So we're going to start with Aries. Pull a card. Quick shuffles for each one. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, the month of August 2024. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of 2024. So we got step out of your comfort zone, and I'll pull 3 tarot cards for your reading. Aries for Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of August 2024. Okay. First card. Ten of Pentacles, second card. We have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, and card. Knight of Wands. So, as we talk about stepping outside of your comfort zone, and what this is telling us is for the month of August, that's exactly what you'll be doing. You'll firstly move out of, the desire for comfort and security, and you'll finally move into a bit more of your own energy, trying your best to try the untested. I mean, this is basically what we're doing here with beautiful scenery here at John O'Groats, which absolutely stunning here. And you'll be trying new things you haven't done before, and I think for an Aries that should be quite easy for you to do. Another thing here is that this is going into your North Node, so this is you stepping into your energy, and looking at the cycles related to that. We want to make sure that we are channeling whatever your North Node is. So you'd have to find that by looking in your birth chart. My North Node is in Cancer, so it's for me learning how to use my intuition to guide me, being a bit more nurturing to myself, and to kind of focus a bit more on the, I suppose, the more motherly instincts, the maternal instincts, healing those kind of wounds and such. But moving into the first card we have here, the Ten of Pentacles. This is you creating a legacy for yourself, building and saving money, and as well as, contributing something of high value to society. And what this is allowing you to do, this is if you've stepped into a new job role, or perhaps even if you've gotten married, what this is doing is elevating your status to new heights. And this is on the material and earthly plane. So it's not like the Ten of Cups where you have like this creative emotional abundance and things like that, but you are stepping into maybe a leadership role. You are stepping in either to a position where you have saved up enough money to um, manifest a house, manifest a car of your dreams. I had to manifest my motorbike. And, there's so many things you could, apply this to. Just take it as it resonates for you. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, which talks a lot about releasing the desire to need to, you know, save up your money all the time, and to, if you've had kind of like a bit of a financial lack, then that can definitely stem from that. So you're now moving away from that financial lack and you're moving into more of an abundance mindset. And finally, the Knight of Wands, it's all systems go. You're ready to move on and create this life that you have always desired. And that's a great place for you to be manifesting from. So Aries, my hat's off to you. I think you're doing a fantastic job moving into your new lifestyle, which is going to benefit you tremendously, especially with the nature of the economy these days. Um, it's it's great to see these kind of signals from the universe where you're able to recreate your world. So we're moving right on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Pull an oracle card for you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for August 2024. Good grief. Can you believe it's August already? All right. So, what's your card? A time to give rather than take. New Moon in Virgo. So, what that talks about a lot is learning how to give rather than receive. Perhaps in order for you to get the energies moving for your particular life, you need to learn how to exhibit generosity. What that does signals to the universe that you are able to um, go with the flow. So when you are able to give that energy, it comes back to you, and it prevents you from getting into that Four of Pentacles mindset where you feel like you have to hold back, or maybe even strength, where you have to hold back in order for people to kind of you know you can protect your energies from people, which it's not always necessary. In order for the energy to flow, some of it has to go. That's my saying sometimes. Otherwise it creates a kind of bit of stagnancy. We're just going to cut the deck now. So, little story. My trip up here has been really nice. One thing is, Scotland has midges, and midges are fucking brutal if you've never been up here, especially around the bits near the Loch Ness or Loch Lomond or anything like that. So you have to be really careful. Wear lots of neat, whatever you can. Well, not neat, but wear lots of what is it called? Smidge, so that you can protect yourself from those types of beastly creatures. Okay, Taurus. Here we go. So, Taurus, you got firstly, the Queen of Pentacles. What the Queen of Pentacles signifies for you is that you are now moving into a place where you can cultivate a sense of, material abundance. It's similar to the King of Pentacles, but it's in a more maternal instinct. And what that allows you to do is to, look at all the resources around you and realize that you are abundant. The feminine actually, gives you the opportunity to cultivate more growth, more wealth, and prosperity from nothing almost. Where the King of Pentacles is like worked hard, and he's taken all the abundance from around him, and he's like made a legacy of that. The Queen of Pentacles is the nurturing mother side. And what she does is she can build something from nothing. So if you, for example, started a new business and you wanted to get into the idea of putting the business online, reaching out there, you will now start to cultivate the material resources to do that. It's almost like mini Empress energy, and this is going to help facilitate whatever it is that you're trying to build for yourself. Then we get the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Um, I'm getting the expression a force to be reckoned with. So maybe you may intimidate people occasionally, especially when you do start to put yourself out there. I don't see this as you lacking confidence per se. If you are lacking confidence, then perhaps it's better for you to look inside yourself and see exactly like that you do have the resources, you do have the capabilities, the confidence, and also the direction and the support and the support that you need in order to make this happen. But if this is the Queen of Wands in the reverse, in which it's like it's kind of like a don't fuck with Taurus thing. There will be everywhere can be a bull in a china shop kind of moment. You know, it's a definite FAFO, kind of thing, fuck around and find out. So maybe if you have any competitors or rivals, they may see a new side of you that they should have seen before a bit earlier. Finally, we have Justice. And this could be one of two things. It can be a marriage card, but it could also signify that you are moving into a time where things are beginning to balance out and restore. So if you've gone through a bit of a difficult period, then now it's time for you to, come back and reclaim that, stability that you've been looking for in your life. It's a Libra card, so that's also kind of like your counterpart. And with Justice, what we see is that the wrong is being righted. And furthermore, what you're doing now, you could be signing contracts, maybe if that's for a position or something like that. So nurture the things that you really love, nurture the things that you're doing in your life. And then furthermore, I see things heating up, with that Queen of Wands in the reverse. Give as much as you can to the goal that you are trying to set. And then rather than expecting people, like the give rather than take, rather than expecting people to kind of give you handouts, create it yourself. And then you will draw people towards you. That's that feminine energy that we're talking about with cards. So start your own business and you'll begin to notice that people will start to reach out to you online. They'll start to subscribe to your channel. Hopefully you can subscribe to Aluminum Tarot. But that said, yeah, we're going to move on to Gemini. Let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of August 2024. Good luck to you, Moo Crew. That's one of me. I'm you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. All right. For the month of August 2024, what do you have to tell us? Oracle cards. Always take these in the upright. So Gemini, expect powerful change. So what this tells us is the new moon eclipse. So your old life is being overshadowed and a new life is coming in. So whatever the change is that's coming into your world, be prepared for it. Gemini, you should be okay with change. I think for you, it's going to be quite an easy thing to, proceed with. Geminis are known for their adaptability and their capability to, move with the ebb and flow of life. So we're going to pull 3 tarot cards here and give it a quick shuffle. I'm hoping you can hear me all right. I think the day today is just fantastic. And furthermore, if you have not been to Scotland, England in general, I mean, no, the United Kingdom in general, Scotland, Wales, England, I haven't been to Northern Ireland yet, but my God, unspoilt, pristine nature. You're able to camp wherever you want, given that you follow a few rules. And I have been on this trip to Loch Lomond, Ullapool, Ben Nevis, passed around that. Had a chance to visit my three sisters. If you know, for all you people from Scotland, you know what that's all about. And it's just, God, it took my breath away. It's just such a beautiful place here. Let me know if you've been traveling and if you found any like amazing places to visit. And yeah, I'll be sure to put that in the bucket list. But this was definitely a bucket list thing of mine. So what I can do is after I can show you a little bit of what it looks like around here. It's just lovely. So Gemini, you have the star reverse. So this could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, or potentially you are the Aquarius. This is a bit of hopelessness, a lack of direction, things of that nature. And this is something to be mindful of. You know, I try not to make it all negative, like, oh, well, this is bullshit. You shouldn't say that. You shouldn't do that. It's just like, how do we switch that using the methodology of the Philosopher's Stone and turn it into something that's worthwhile? So, for example, you know, you have the star reverse. This is directionless kind of path. It's a kind of sense of feeling hopeless, sense of doubting your own capabilities, feeling like you're left in the dark. And I think that for you, it's going to be important for you to kind of rekindle that light. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that, you know, we have the Three of Swords reverse. You are healing from an immense heartbreak that has taken place in your life. And what I see you doing in the month of August is finally working through that and actually transmuting that energy into something more positive. You have the Queen of Swords in the reverse here. So this could be another person outside of you, or it could be you. Is this outside, upright, someone else reverse? So it's someone else you're dealing with, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to come out of the cold. And what's their intention? What is their intention? Why do they want to come out the cold with Gemini? They love you and they can't let things go. So, but it's an immature love. We have the Death reverse and we have the Page of Cups. Look, Gemini, there's going to be a powerful change, and I think the change is that you need to determine what's going to happen with this person. There's a lot of air in this sign, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and someone with Earth in their chart as well, because it's just Earth and air. So what I expect is that this person can't let the relationship go. They're going to come back to you, try to. I don't know what I mean, their intentions are is that they love you, but it's not necessarily like it's a good intention, because they're coming there with the Queen of Swords reverse energy. So that's going to be kind of really bitchy and not very, you know, conducive to conversation and so on, unlike the Queen of Swords in the upright. And just be prepared. Be prepared. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but when people, you know, when people throw stones and hide their hands, that's really not a good energy to be in, you know, personal point of view. All right, moving into Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Right. Right. Just came out. So be bold and make the first move. This is the cardinal moon. So cardinal signs are all about actions. So the cardinal signs in the zodiac are Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. That's you. So what we want you to do is to be bold and take the first move. We'll find out exactly what that's all about. So Moon and Rising Cancer for the month of August 2024. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of August 2024. What can they expect? Okay. And please be mindful, I have not had my coffee yet. I've got bags under my eyes because of traveling up to anywhere around 5 hours a day by motorbike on roads that haven't even been built, before Common Era. So it's just a bit of uh, it's been a little rough getting up to this point, but without a doubt, hands down, worth it. So what else? For Cancer. Okay. So what we have here, first card we have out here is the Emperor. So you may be dealing with an Aries. You may have Aries in your chart. And what this talks about a bit is it talks about the ability to take control, be bold, and make the first move. So, what better way to introduce that energy than by, with the Emperor. So what we're doing here is we have the Emperor, and what this means that you're going to be bossing up, taking control in a situation. What is that situation specifically? So it's your happiness, finding a way to take control of your happiness. Pull the Sun reversed. So right now you may be feeling a bit down, depressed. Maybe things aren't necessarily clear with your life direction. But what you're doing now is you're going to try to maybe take control of that a little bit more, perhaps going to counseling, therapy, which is something that is ruled by Cancer in general, because that's the nurturing maternal side of the unconscious. And the unconscious dominates us more than we let on, because we only recognize about 10% of what we actually are. And the 90% sits below the surface, just like an iceberg. So we look at that. Then we look at the Six of Swords in the reverse. This is a card about an ending or a completion of something. It's maybe difficult for you to finally end something and then to move up to a new level, because maybe you're holding on to the past, or maybe you haven't mentally processed all of that yet. And so for the month of August, what I see is you actually taking control, uniting with people, support groups around the world, Three of Cups, to actually bring resolution to that. This will help you tremendously in being able to sort out all of the dross, the issues that you have going on, within your mind. So if you've been struggling with mental health, my condolences to you, and I hope that you're able to resolve that. If you've been struggling with something else, maybe even a boss at this particular state, because the Emperor can represent a boss. Same with the Hierophant. That said, it's important for you to look after yourself and to think about your needs and your desires first, in a way. Just to clarify that Three of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. So that's you finally making things turn within your favor and bringing you to a position in your life where you feel that the madness is ending. That's the expression I'm getting right there. The madness is ending. The King of Cups normally is a person who's able to gain control of their emotions and to be able to finally take control of their emotional state. In Cancer, you do rule the emotions with the moon. So that's what I'm getting in my mind. That's all I can say. All right, moving on. We have Leo. We are in Leo season, so happy Lions. I've got family that's Leos, and they're wonderful people, absolutely stunning to work with. They're very authoritative, and love them to bits. I love all you guys. Every zodiac sign has some beauty to them, and there's, you'll gel well with some, you'll gel well with others, and you can have two people of the same sun sign who one can be great and another can be an absolute twat. Speaking of twat, there's actually a Scottish village called Twat. I'm debating whether or not I want to go there and take some selfies for the lols. Okay. Leos. What have we got here? So Leo, you got to step outside of your comfort zone. And what this is all about, this is exactly what it is. It's the North Node one. So I think it was Aries that got that as well. So if you're an Aries Leo combination, something of that, that may apply to you. But yeah, again, just like I told the Aries, it's basically about you finding new ways to do things, finding new ways to experience life, and also finding new ways to overcome obstacles. And with Leo, you should be able to do that with no issues. You are ruled by the sun, and that is without a doubt a sign that can actually illuminate things, no pun intended, or no name dropping intended, um, to illuminate your path forward. So if you've been stuck feeling like things are not really moving forward the way you want them to, then that's a great way to kind of resolve that issue. So let's do this. What's happening for Leo? Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, the month of August 2024. Second thing that's happening. Interesting. All right, a lot of cards have come out for yours. We are going to look at this a bit more. Sorry, I'm going to fix the buds. Okay, hopefully you can hear me a bit better. So, what we'll look at here with the first cards, we have Death and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So, it looks like, I hate to say this, but I don't bullshit with my readings. It looks like you will be having a job loss, financial strife, to say the least. So prepare yourself accordingly. That's just what the cards are saying. I'm just reading what I see. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is kind of like a fall from grace, and then death. It's the ending of something. So if you are losing a position or losing a job role or maybe even dissolving a marriage or whatnot, that's what that would signify. If you've been in a long-term relationship that's only been based on financial resources and whatnot, it would also signify that. So you also have the Five of Pentacles. What we have here, this is more of the same. It's going to go from the Ten of Pentacles into the Five of Pentacles, half of that. So that's where the motion changes for you to kind of fix the financial difficulties that you are undergoing through this kind of, shit show that you're dealing with. And my hat's off to you for at least giving it a go. It's recommending that you kind of channel your own energy, King of Wands, which is kind of getting back out there and trying to tackle the problem proactively. So what it's going to do, it's going to lead you to a choice. It's going to tell you that, the Lover's card here, and then the Four of Wands reverse. So it's going to be like you're going to have a disconnect for something, a gateway is going to close, to choose and decide what you're going to do next in order for you to make the right decisions. So, Leos, I pray that everything goes well for you. I know what it's like. It's a shitty situation. And furthermore, it takes a lot of fortitude and gratitude in order to overcome that. So never forget that magnanimity, if that's the right word, that magnanimous quality and skill that you have within your own life. Moving on, last sign for this reading is going to be Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Well, we'll still have some sun out here because it's going to rain at 1 o'clock, supposedly. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of August 2024. Midges are coming back around. Not very fun. Okay, so Virgo, for you, believe in the impossible. And this is the blue moon. I'm not exactly 100% sure what the significance of the blue moon is, but it's a very rare moon that I know. And so this may be your rare opportunity for you to achieve what it is that you desire. And so I get a very, very positive feeling from that, honestly. I look at this card and I see that you're going to find a breakthrough moment that's going to allow you to achieve the impossible. It's going to allow you to make those strides towards the things that you love and desire. We're going to find out what these three things are, hopefully, before the clouds don't start pissing down on me. um, Come on, let's do this for Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Midges and clouds are coming. I'm getting attacked from all directions. The things we do for the love of terror, right? It's a beautiful 16 degrees today. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to walk by the coastline, enjoy that. And then let's go. That's the first thing. Nine of Swords. Okay. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we have Page of Swords in the reverse. What's it all about? Okay, so this is all about the Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands. So you have a choice or a decision in love, and you're getting a lot of mental activity here, which is indicating to me that you are not really sure exactly what you want to do in the area of love, or maybe something that you are really passionate about. So if you've been struggling with a decision or a choice in love, or maybe someone new has entered into your life, which has kind of upset the balance of your independence, then this is basically telling you that you need to kind of cultivate a sense of faith in what is about to take place with you. So maybe, for example, we could take it two directions. You've started a business, you've gotten a new job, and you're trying to weigh your options as to what to do with it. Um, it's saying to take the high road, find out exactly what it is that you want to do with this job, and try to make the most of it. If you have recently found a new, love relationship that you've connected to, then definitely give it a chance. It may go a bit better than you expected. So that can be quite a positive development for you, depending on exactly how you choose to take it. So the first thing we've got here is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Because you have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So I'm going to pull one more card for that. Yeah. Two of Swords in the reverse. A lot of stress and things related to being unhappy. Um, Not really know which decision to take to overcome this unhappiness. Why is this Virgo unhappy? Page of Wands. Yeah, because the new is trying to come in. And if you have felt that you don't really want to pursue the new, I think that might be the wrong direction for you to take. I think you should pursue the new and give it a chance. You may want to let go of the negative energies here with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And the reason why is because you have the Three of Cups in the reverse. It's reuniting with someone, it's finding your soul tribe, it's getting the chance to go out there and connect with people. So maybe you decided to take a risk. Like for me, I'm a Virgo moon. I can just give you my example. I decided to ride nearly 900 miles to get up here. Um, and believe me, I was nervous. I was worried the entire time. I didn't plan much of the trip, but because of all the campsites around, many people were so accommodating and flexible, and things went phenomenally. So even in my tarot readings about what would happen on the NC500, it's the North Coast 500, which is basically like Route 66 for people in the United Kingdom. Um, I didn't know how it was going to go initially. That's kind of my energy in the first start. And then as I began to go through the trip, everything just worked out. There was even a point where my temp poles completely snapped when I was in Lochron. And I was like, where can I go? I either have to go an hour and a half back to Inverness, or I can go an hour and a half to Ullapool. Um, and what happened, I went to a cafe and the people there, one of the guys there was extremely knowledgeable about repairing tents. So he said, yes, definitely go to Ullapool. So Ullapool added about an hour and a half to my trip. But what happened is instead, I decided to give it a go. And I said, okay, go to Ullapool. And I had the time of my life. The guy was able to, the outdoor store was able to repair the tent poles. They were to strengthen it, and it's working like magic right now. So I'm very, very thankful and grateful for them. So not doing any plugging or anything like that, but it's a store called Go Outdoors. Um, and no, not Go Outdoors. Sorry, it's I think it's Outdoor Ullapool. And I'll put that link in the description box just to see. Um, they were able to do everything really, really phenomenally. So yeah, the universe kind of stepped in and was able to kind of take control of that situation and help out. And it made everything work out very well. Finally, you have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Why? So you have the King of Pentacles in the reverse and Judgment in the reverse. So it seems like you're going through a little bit of difficult energies there. The Page of Swords in the reverse can be being a bit cutting or catty. Sometimes it can be, say it's the spy card. Everyone's spying on their ex when they get the Page of Swords in the reverse. But what I see is it kind of indicates a passive approach to building your abundance with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. We don't want you to do that. We want you to actually step in and move forward. Believe in the impossible so that way, whatever it is that you are trying to build or manifest into your life, it's going to come into fruition. It's going to be a very, very positive thing. What would be the outcome? So you have the Judgment reverse, which is a delay in the judgment towards that. And the reason for this is you have to let go of the old kind of habits, death in the reverse. Let go of the old habits and be the Empress. This is at the bottom of the deck. So you have the Empress. Be more like the Empress, channel that Empress energy within you, and I think that you'll have an amazing time. Whether you're going on a trip, building a new business, starting a new role, get through that energy which says, I can't do that, and move forward into an energy that says, I am capable of achieving anything I want as long as I set forth the right path to do all of that. I've learned a lot from this trip that I'm going on here. And no matter what kind of challenges you have, whatever life throws at you, you know that you are able to accomplish and achieve that goal. So yeah, I'll give you a quick tour of Yellow Groats here. So this is the coastline. Absolutely stunning nature here. And it's just a time for peace. And that's one of the reasons why I took this trip. A time for peace, enjoying good music on the road, meeting new people. You can do the trip alone. You'll never be alone, actually. So I'm going to end it there. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I hope it didn't scare you off already with the face. But aside from that, I hope you have a lovely day. And until next time, love and light.